And others Liverpool fans, don't miss a single update. Hit subscribe on Liverpool Breaking to be the first to know every transfer, rumor, and true story from Anfield. Liverpool's seal triple summer masterpiece, Leoni, Guehi, and Isak arrive at Anfield. The red half of Merseyside is buzzing like never before. Liverpool have pulled off what many fans are already calling a summer transfer masterclass, completing deals for Parma's prodigy Giovani Leone, Crystal Palace's defensive rock Marc Guehi, and Newcastle United's clinical finisher Alexander Isak. After weeks of tense negotiations, behind-the-scenes calls, and whispers in football corridors, Jurgen Klopp's successor has finally secured the three marquee names set to define the next era at Anfield. This is not just a transfer window. This is a statement to the Premier League and Europe. Liverpool are back for the throne. Giovani Leone, the defensive diamond. At just 17, Leone has already been compared to the likes of Alessandro Nesta for his composure, reading of the game, and ice-cold decision-making under pressure. Liverpool's scouts have tracked him for months, beating Juventus and Inter Milan to his signature. The $41 million deal is seen as a future-proof investment, a teenager with the maturity of a seasoned pro. Sources close to the club say Leone will initially rotate with Van Dijk and Konate, but fans believe it won't be long before he's starting every week. Marc Guehi, the Premier League. While Guehi has been one of the most consistent defenders in the English top flight, his performances for Crystal Palace catching the eye of top clubs. Liverpool's defensive struggles last season, especially with injuries to key players, made this signing a necessity. Guehi's blend of strength, aerial dominance, and ball-playing ability makes him the perfect partner or successor to Van Dijk. The $55 million price tag raised eyebrows, but insiders at Anfield believe it's money well spent for a player entering his prime. Alexander Isak, the Scandinavian sniper. Perhaps the most mouth-watering signing of the trio, Isak's move from Newcastle sent shockwaves through the league. Liverpool had been desperate for a striker who could combine pace, height, and ruthless finishing. And Isak ticks every box. His record at St. James Park, coupled with his ability to drift wide and link play, gives Liverpool an attacking weapon unlike anything they've had since prime Fernando Torres. The deal reportedly cost close to $90 million, but his unveiling at Anfield drew thousands of fans chanting his name. The bigger picture. In one transfer window, Liverpool have secured a future leader, Leone, a defensive general, Guehi, and a goal machine, Isak. The message to Manchester City, Arsenal Blues Reds. Liverpool complete signing of Parma defender Giovani Leone for 41 million. Liverpool have officially sealed the signing of highly rated Italian centre-back Giovani Leone from Parma in a deal worth $41 million. The Reds moved quickly to finalize the transfer after weeks of negotiations, and sources inside the club confirm that all terms have now been agreed, including personal terms with the player. Leone is expected to fly to Merseyside within the next 48 hours to undergo his medical and put pen to paper on a long-term contract. This deal marks another big statement from Liverpool's recruitment team, who have been targeting young talents with the potential to become world-class stars in the coming years. Who is Giovani Leone? Giovani Leone, 18, is one of Italy's brightest defensive prospects. Born in 2006, he broke into Parma's senior team last season and instantly caught the attention of scouts across Europe. Known for his calmness under pressure, strong aerial presence, and precise passing from the back, Leone fits perfectly into Liverpool's modern ball-playing style of defense. Standing at 1.8, Leone combines physical strength with high football intelligence. He's comfortable playing in a high defensive line, which suits Liverpool's pressing system under Arne Slot. His composure and ability to read the game make him look far more experienced than his age suggests. Liverpool's defensive plans. Liverpool have been looking to strengthen their defensive options after an injury-filled 2023-24 season. With Joel Matip having left the club at the end of his contract and Virgil van Dijk turning 34 next year, the Reds are building for the future. The club already has promising defenders like Jarell Quansah and Ibrahima Konate. But Leone is seen as a player who can push for first-team minutes immediately while also developing under the guidance of Van Dijk. Leone's arrival means Liverpool now have 4 strong centre-back options, giving Arne Slot more flexibility to rotate and maintain a solid defensive unit across all competitions. The transfer details: transfer fee, $41 million contract length. Expected to be 5 years medical, scheduled in Liverpool in the next 48 hours. Official announcement: expected by the end of the week. Liverpool reportedly beat off competition from several Serie A giants, including Juventus and Inter Milan, who had been monitoring Leone for months. The player himself was said to be very keen on the move to Anfield, inspired by the club's history, the passion of the fans, and the opportunity to play in the Premier League. Why Leone chose Liverpool? Leone is understood to have been impressed by Liverpool's clear plan for his development. Sources suggest the club presented him with a detailed growth pathway, including the chance to learn from Van Dijk and eventually become a cornerstone of Liverpool's defense for the next decade. He was also attracted to Liverpool's style of football, fast-paced, attacking, but with a heavy emphasis on defenders who can start attacks from the back. Leone's technical ability on the ball made him an ideal candidate. Manager and fan reaction manager Arne Slot is said to be delighted with the signing, describing Leone as a modern centre-back with the qualities to thrive in England for many years. Fans have already taken to social media to welcome the Italian teenager, with many calling the signing a smart long-term investment. Liverpool supporters have also been quick to highlight the similarities between this signing and the club's recruitment of other young stars who have gone on to become key players, such as Trent Alexander-Arnold and Harvey Elliott. Looking ahead, once the deal is officially announced, Leone will join up with Liverpool's pre-season preparations, giving him the chance to adapt to his new teammates and the demands of English football before the season starts. The expectation is that he will be eased into the starting lineup, with early appearances likely coming in domestic cup games and possibly the Europa League, before gradually becoming a regular starter. In summary, Liverpool have secured one of Europe's most promising defenders in Giovani Leone. At just 18, the Italian centre-back represents both a reinforcement for the present and a huge investment for the future. For $41 million, the Reds believe they've found a player who can lead their defense for the next decade. The Anfield faithful can now look forward to seeing Leone in red. Thank you to Subscribe.